it should be weird then on this one. I don't know. This was gonna be a weird one. That's
yeah. Yo.
What's up, guys? So welcome to the third episode of Amateur-ish.
What's up, everyone?
So this week, Liliana was supposed to have plans for us, topics for us to talk about. And I don't see her notebook. I asked her before I started recording what's up, and she said, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I did have a topic, but it did not end up working out because it was just too, like, all over the place. It was too broad, so don't judge me.
All I'm saying was, I say, hey, I think I talked a little too much the last episode and the last few episodes. How about you just come up with the topic yourself, you drive it, you be yourself, that's it, and I'll just be there and try to, like, you know, be a little more mindful about that shit. And then you just come today and you say, I gave you a week. I just want to, man, I just want to see you when you were in school. That's what I'm saying.
I left everything for last minute.
Me too, though. I did that too.
Disgustingly last minute. Like, wow, I was.
Well, the thing was that actually I was like way better when it was like last minute for me. I don't know, like the things were like I came up with like way better things.
Yeah, I think that happens to me too.
I don't know what it is. I'm like last second, boom. Like I just think about everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm weird like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, also like I shaved my beard completely off and then you didn't say anything. You just didn't give two shits. You saw my face and you were like, oh, okay, same Vlad, even though I haven't taken my beard off for like a year. That's cool too, I guess.
You without a beard.
No, that's too cool. That's cool too, I guess. I mean, you know, you always try to be like, hey, I'm gonna surprise you today. Guess not.
I mean, I was surprised.
Yeah, but not 2 words. Yep, that's nice. It's nice, you know. You want to know why I shaved my beard?
Sure.
Not that you care, because clearly you don't.
Oh my god.
You clearly, ew, don't say oh my god like that.
That was nasty. I'm sorry.
But clearly you don't give.
Yes, I do. Hurry up. Why'd you do it?
So I went to my barber, and I was getting my hair cut, and I said, hey, the top I want it long. I want to keep the hair long, and I forgot to tell him. Like last time I got a haircut, hey, keep my mustache thick. Like I don't want a pencil freaking thin mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's been doing that. Last time I reminded him, he did the mustache good. I was happy. I was like, okay, cool. I have to remember that I have to remind him because I don't go to the barbershop like every single week like some people do.
Yeah.
Like some guys that I know. I go like every 3 weeks. You know, like I let my hair grow a little more, and then I go.
I'm telling you to leave it long. I like it.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes it gets a little messy, so I'm like, I gotta like take care of this a little bit. So I went. I reminded her about the hair, but I forgot about the beard. So he literally made my mustache pencil freaking thin, and I paid for my beard to be lined up. Mm-hmm. And I came home and I was like, I'm really freaking pissed off. Looked at my face and just took it off. Even though I paid for it. The entire beard looked good. It was just the mustache. It was the mustache that was messed up. And I took the mustache off first. And I looked too Dominican. Mm-hmm. I looked too Dominican. Like, you know how they leave like the top of the lip like without no mustache and a beard?
Never have seen that in my life and I don't
What
want
do you
to.
mean?
I don't think I've ever seen
Mad
that
Dominicans
before.
always like they just take off their entire mustache and just have a beard.
I can't like pinpoint what that looks like right now, so
come on. Let me Google this real quick. Mustacheless beard?
Really?
That
sounds really fucking weird.
Less. I'm not even spelling that right. Mustache less
Yeah,
beard.
did. It's right there in the bottom, 4th.
Here we go.
That's funny.
Images. There you go.
Oh, okay.
So that like
would
that.
not have been bad.
So I took it off and I literally looked like that, but I looked too freaking Dominican. I looked too Dominican.
Yeah, actually.
Like when I took it off, I'm like, oh God. And then I went downstairs and I went to my dad. I'm like, what do you think? And he just started laughing. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm taking it off. So I took off the whole beard. And then you came and I was like, oh, she's going to say something. You saw that silence? That was me. That was you. That was you.
I'm sorry. I noticed, but I just didn't say anything.
No. At this point, like, I'm just not going to care. I'm just going to, I'm going to start doing some weird shit to my hairs and, like, how I have salt and pepper in my hair. I'm just going to go complete platinum one day without saying anything.
That's cool. I like that.
And I'm just not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. And then when you come through the door, you're going to be like, wait, why didn't you tell me about this? I'm like, well, you wouldn't care. So.
Oh, my God.
What?
Whatever.
What? Am I wrong?
I need a haircut, too, honestly. I haven't cut my hair in like a year.
Yeah, but your haircut is like in freaking New Jersey.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not getting a curly cut anymore. It's too expensive. That shit's like $200 for them to
just do the
hair.
Points.
Deadass, just to do the points and then just.
But the
put
thing
some
is,
gel
there's
in
just
my hair.
it's professionally curly haircut.
Fuck that! I'm getting a regular ass haircut at a regular ass Dominican restaurant. They charge $10.
Oh, so you want that haircut? Okay.
Yeah, I do. Because, now I'm like more into straightening my hair and curly. So
yeah, but you see, like, that's the thing that I love your straight hair, but also, like, I love your curls. And I know that when you straighten your hair, you're damaging your curls.
Yeah, I could tell it's like frizzy. So.
Yeah, because you have natural curly hair and you're just damaging every time you straighten it.
Yeah, I know. But
so that's why I wanted you to be curly hair, like your hair.
Yeah.
Even though I love your straight hair, I do.
Yeah.
But, I know that comes with the price,
yeah, it
I
does.
guess.
But it's just so much easier. For the week, I literally don't even have to worry about my hair. I just wake up and just take it out of my bun, and that's it. It's all, like, nice and wavy. And within curly, it's, like, a whole fucking 20 minutes of work every morning. It's disgusting.
Are you going to straighten your hair when we go, where?
Probably not.
Probably not?
Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't think so.
Even though... No?
No.
No?
Why?
Weather?
Nah.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, we'll talk about that, I guess, in the future, but,
Yeah, we got to be a little discreet about it for now.
We've been discreet with too many freaking shit.
I know, we have. I'm
too
sorry.
Much shit.
I hate
guys.
people say that. I hate when they're like, oh my God, no, we're not going to say anything until like, a month later.
Why you sound so like Valley girl every time you
I don't know.
you
I'm
go
kind of
into that
sleepy
accent.
right now. So I'm like kind of like dragging on my words a little bit. So
because we just went to
I'm
Chipotle
sorry.
and you had a burrito bowl, and then every time you eat, you're like a baby, so you have to take a nap. Is that what it is?
Well, and I'm also undergoing a fucking recovery of a concussion, so I do need to sleep.
You had a legitimate concussion. How you got a concussion,
I don't
Lily?
even want to talk about it.
How you got a concussion, Lily? You were in the hospital yesterday. How you got a concussion?
Well, I was going into my car, and like when you flip your right leg to go into your car, and like by my job where I park, it's very, very busy, and it's very like estrecho. I don't know how to say it in English.
Stretchy, like stretch, like
no,
it's very
estrecho is like
narrow.
Small. Yeah,
really
narrow. There you go.
Jesus.
Stretchy, babe.
No, I'm just saying like that's what you're saying. Estrecho.
That means like small. But anyway, so
no, that doesn't mean small.
Oh my God.
Okay, continue.
And then, so there was like a car coming really fast, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. So then I like try to like go in really fast, but then apparently my brain didn't catch that I had to duck to not hit the top of my car, and it kind of just.
So you slam your head.
Yeah.
Against the top of the car door.
Yeah.
Like really and it was close to the dangerous part.
Yeah, it was close to like my temple, which is the thinnest part of your brain. I mean, your skull. So
what they call it in the ACN, La Cien.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they call that.
That's so
why
dumb.
La Cien? Like that just means 100. Like what?
Like 100. I don't know. That's fucking weird.
Like no te de la 100. Like that's what my mom used to say. Like don't you hit your 100 because like you're gonna die if you hit the 100.
Dominicans have the weirdest sayings.
I don't know.
But yeah, I hit my head and then I went to the urgent care and the doctor literally, like, when he walked in, I noticed like a really big scar like on his head, but I'm like, whatever. And he's like looking at me and he's like, well, this actually just happened to me 4 months ago, exactly what happened to you, and I actually had a brain bleed, so I think you should go to the hospital right now and get a CAT scan
just in case.
Just like right now. And I was like, okay. And he was like, don't not go, you better go right now. And I was like, okay.
And then you were like texting me debating if you should get a CAT scan or not in the hospital because they were being really annoying. And I'm like, no, just get a freaking CAT scan.
Well, that's the thing about the medical field. Like, I'm sorry. I was actually going to go to PA school, but it was 2 PAs. And they're like, well, like literally this is exactly how they sounded too. They're like, well, I don't know. If it was my head, I wouldn't do it. But like, it's up to you. I'm like, how the fuck is it up to me? Can you tell me if I may have a brain bleed? Like, that's what I'm here for medical advice. Like, can you let me know? What if
they send you home and you literally had a brain bleed? They're like, no, you shouldn't do that.
It's up to me because of the radiation. Yeah. I'm like, fuck. Well, radiation now? Damn.
Yeah, and what if you went home and you actually had a brain bleed and then you, out of nowhere, just like had to like, what can you get from that? Like a stroke or anything? Like what?
Well, I think you can just have like a clot in your brain and you can die. Like, they have to open your skull to release the pressure.
And you just went home because 2 assholes just didn't want to go through just giving you a test. Like, what's up?
Like, the way that they were... The girl was literally, like, laying on the wall, like, just straight chilling, like, as if she was talking to me like I was her friend. And she's like, yeah, like, the radiation. If it was me, I wouldn't do it on my head. And I'm like, well, can I have 5 minutes to, like, ask someone if I should do it or not? Because clearly you're not going to fucking help me. So, I ended up getting it. And I didn't have anything, but she was like, yeah.
But now you know you don't have anything, and now you can go to sleep in peace and be like, I just have a concussion. That's
Seriously, I'm a hypochondriac. So I was like looking on Google, and I'm like, well, I'm feeling tingly, like da-da-da.
Yeah,
so
I told you not to go to Google.
I feel like I have a fucking brain bleed. But I didn't. I just have a
Yeah, but now
headache.
you can, now you can like know what you have. Like, why would you tell someone, hey, I wouldn't get this.
It's up to you, though.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. But they're saying I wouldn't get this because of the rate. But like you just hit your head pretty hard.
Yeah,
like,
and they didn't even feel my head to see if I had a bump. She didn't even see my pupils, see if they were dilated. Like the guy that was in the urgent care, the doctor, he looked at my pupils. He was like touching my head, feeling like where it was.
Oh,
like,
he was touching you. What's up? You didn't tell me this. What's his name?
I don't know, but he's actually really nice.
He's nice. So you became friends. You guys became friends?
Yo, stop it. But yeah, so obviously like the oh my god, now I can't think. Obviously, the professional thing to do is to feel my head and see if like there's a bump, see if my pupils are dilated. And they didn't do anything. Literally like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. They came. And it was just like a 1, 2, 3, as if they had better shit to do, which they probably did. Like, I totally understand.
I mean, there's a whole pandemic going on, but still, like, this can be like very, very serious things. If God forbid you had a brain bleed and you go home, now it's your life because somebody didn't want to go through
take like the extra 2 minutes to feel my head and all this.
This
stuff.
can be liable for you, idiots. Like you send somebody home that shouldn't have been sent home, maybe. And they die, now it's on you, basically. Yeah. Because you didn't want to do an extra step.
That's what comes with it, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's I
mean, it sucks, but it's true. Like, if you think about it, like, it's you against, like, 20 patients, Like, you have to see who's more critical. There's actually somebody in code blue, like, right in front of me. So, I totally understood why they did that. But at the same time... What did you just say?
Code blue?
They had a code blue, yeah. I mean, somebody was dying.
Like, if I'm a doctor, like, what am I supposed to know what code blue means?
Yeah, somebody was dying. So
okay, but you see, fuck. Okay, but just I don't know, just pay attention to everybody and just don't disregard. Just because somebody said, I just hit my head and I can speak right now, but I don't know what's going on inside my freaking brain.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I would not have been that like nervous about it, but like with the way that the doctor at the urgent care was like saying it, he just made me like nervous, like, oh shit.
Well, because he actually is a doctor that gives a crap, I guess.
Yeah, he actually had like the surgery and everything.
Yeah, and he's like, I went through this. I don't want you to go through this.
Yeah.
You know, like, so just go to the hospital and just.
Well, they just kept chucking it up to like, I'm young. She kept saying, well, you're young, so.
So
like,
if you're young, you're like, invincible, basically. Like, what's up?
I guess.
Sometimes I really question.
Oh yeah, and then I was like, when I actually opted for the CAT scan, she's like, well, it's gonna be a few hours, just letting you know. Literally went in like
to discourage you, basically.
Yeah, like that made me be like, oh fuck, like do I want to be here for like few more hours than I already was, because I was like waiting. Yeah, but
whack.
It wasn't a lot of
really
hours,
whack.
but yeah, they sucked.
Really whack.
Yeah.
And when you were saying that, it was getting really pissed off. I was like, yo, do I have to like get off work real quick and just go over there? Like,
just pull up real quick. I even had like my work badge on just in case it gave me some clout.
Didn't give it.
And they didn't give a fuck.
Didn't give any shits.
Yeah. I was like, well, damn it.
Damn. All right. So basically, you didn't have anything planned. And so I just pulled this out of my asshole.
Yeah.
Like this, you know. And hey, guys, you know, everything is something. We're going to go into that real freaking deep right now. Even though I don't have no drops yet, and I promised it was going to have drops today. And I lied. Don't talk to me. So basically, I pulled this out, and 35 of the most popular conspiracy theories in the U.S. I'm only going to talk about a few that I care about, I guess.
Yeah. It's going to be kind of cool, kind of spooky. Spooky season's coming.
Also some that I can actually talk about, because there's some conspiracies that I have no clue that is going on, because so many people have so many different conspiracies that I'm like, that's a little going too much into deep. I can give you a little rope and think about some.
Yeah.
You know. So this is the first one, and I kind of actually believe this one a little bit. I don't know, but you can tell me what you think.
Okay.
Do you want me to make that bigger?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. So some people believe the American military installation Area 51 is researching and experimenting on aliens and their spacecraft.
I totally believe it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. There's definitely aliens in this bitch. Nobody wants to say anything about it. There's aliens. I don't care.
This is the thing, though. Like,
I don't know if aliens is the right term, but like extraterrestrial.
I mean, I definitely believe there's something out there beyond us, and this is like cliche because everybody says that, you know, like.
Well, but a lot of people don't believe it.
Well, yeah, but everybody that kind of believes in something would say, yeah, I mean, we can't be the only ones here. There's definitely something out there beyond this, because the universe has trillions of galaxies, and it keeps expanding every single second that we're like literally throwing our hot breath on this freaking mics. Like there's every second just new space.
Yeah,
basically.
It just keeps expanding.
So it's pretty impossible for us to be the only ones in this universe.
Yeah.
Why is there fireworks going on right now?
What the fuck is going on?
It's September. What is today? September 26th.
Oh my god, the September's almost over.
Yeah. It's crazy, but I can hear like fireworks going on. I don't think
sounds like
the
gunshots.
mics. Yeah, I don't. That was fireworks though, because we saw it coming back from Chipotle.
Yeah, like what are y'all celebrating? This fucking sucks.
But yeah, it's September 26th. What the hell is going on, guys? It's not July 4th.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Anyways, going back to this, that really like distracted me.
Wait, sorry. Another sidetrack real quick. We realized that we curse a lot, and I just realized that I've been cursing a lot, so I'm going to try.
I haven't said not one. I've been so like, I'm literally like reading every single word in my brain.
I don't think we curse that much. It's just like the mics give us some sort of like,
it's because we've never done this before, really. And so we use some words as crutches because we think we sound cool. I mean, that's what I think for me. That's what I think for me.
No,
that's what I was Kim saying. Fuck.
No, I don't think it's that. I just think that, like you said, we do use like these words as crutches. Like,
yeah, but I kind of don't say that
filler
much.
Words.
Yeah.
Well, they're like filler words. So.
But I don't say it that much. I think in real life.
No, we don't.
But right now, I'm like, oh my god, I have to say something.
I've been cursing out, so sorry. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, you were saying something. But you see me, I was.
He's like, I'm not gonna say one. He really said, if we're on 50 minutes and I say one F word, we're starting all over. Boy, I think you're...
Well, I actually said it, so we're going to restart it right now. And no, I'm just kidding. Anyways, going right back to this. God.
We mean, like, damn.
You're like sidetracking too much. Anyways, yeah, I don't believe that we're the only ones. Like, it's impossible.
Well, yeah, no, we're not, because it's just so stupid. Like, they actually found, I'm pretty sure, I could be totally wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure they found some sort of bacteria on Venus. I don't know if that's 100% true. I heard something like that, actually.
Yeah, the scientists found something in Venus that could be potentially life.
Some sort of bacteria, I think.
Yeah. In Russia is like trying to like jump on it, I think. But
who cares who jumps on it? Just tell us.
I mean, this is the thing though. Like, we're just primal freaking animals who have teams.
We want to be like
we're in the US. We're in the US team. They're in the Russia team, and they want to be, the first one. So this is the problem about humanity. That's why we don't really advance.
That's because
we have teams and everything. Like, literally, I literally hated part of your family because they're Mets fan and I'm Yankees. It's like
you hated me at one point.
But I dragged you into the good team. I dragged you into 27 championships, and you let go to the miserable 2 that you have with that freaking disgusting team. Okay, so I dragged you to the winners, away from the losers.
I don't like baseball.
You're welcome.
Anymore.
What was that?
I don't like baseball that much anymore.
I mean, I'm not paying attention to any sport because of the pandemic. Like, everything is just weird now. Everybody is just playing short games.
With no people.
Yeah, with no people. So I'm just not paying attention, honestly.
Yeah.
And a lot of like entertainment that was surrounding sports, like what?
Yeah. Next one. I think we talked about it though.
The aliens.
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah, but I was going to a good tangent. God.
Oh.
What was I gonna say?
That what they found bacteria on Venus?
Oh yeah, they found some. This is the thing though, right? This is the thing. I do believe there is aliens. Well, there's life with intelligence out there. We can't be the only thing. The thing is, have they come here? Like, that's the stretch, right? Like, that's like...
Yeah. Okay, this is what the thing is, though. Like, they're already here, and they're researching and experimenting.
Right, like, this thing says the famous Area 51. And can you read it? Because I'm like, I don't have my Spanish just comes out.
Well, this is what they say. So some believe Area 51 is researching and experimenting on aliens and their spacecraft. More specifically, people think they are studying a crash that happened near Roswell, New Mexico in 1947.
I've heard that so many times about that crash.
Others theorize that the moon landing was staged at Area 51.
I mean, that could be a possibility, honestly. Like, because we were in war with Russia. We had that Cold War, and we were competing. Hey, and if we show the world that we went to the moon first, then then the U.S. is number one, basically. Like, we just went to the rock that is beyond the Earth. Like, we're number one. So I kind of like. I'm always on the board with everything. Like, I don't believe everything 100% either side.
Yeah.
But again, like, this is like the stretch for me is like, if this whatever being is so intelligent that they can travel a speed of light from another galaxy to here.
Yeah, but
why wouldn't they bother like
fucking us up?
Not fucking us up, but like, if you made me say the F word.
I'm sorry.
God, but but not like taking over or anything like that, or like but making themselves visible, like showing their presence, like, we're out of here and we're trying to like they see us, if they see us as monkeys, right? Like, because they have to be
like stupid
beyond. No, they have to be beyond intelligent than us.
I'm saying we're
right. They have to be beyond more smart than us, because how can you travel across the universe if you haven't figured some shit out?
Yeah.
Basically. So they have to look as monkeys. So wouldn't they just crawl us together and be like, hey, let's help these guys out and try to get us to our level, so they can, so we can kind of expand our empire.
I mean, maybe this one was trying to come here and like try to like.
Yeah, you really think that if you freaking flew across the universe, you're just gonna crash into some freaking dirt in a rock?
I mean, they've never been here before. What if they didn't know the physics?
I don't know. That's when I want, like, this is the thing. You want to believe in these conspiracies because it's so freaking interesting.
Yeah.
And you're like, oof, if I believe in it, then, you know, like, what, not if this is real, then there's like something beyond and cool, and
right.
You question everything in your existence, and, you know, you can escape.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be like, oh no, this is totally wrong, and then it actually happens, and you're like looking like an idiot, you know?
Well, yeah, and you also don't want to look like a psycho who believes in every conspiracy, because everybody's gonna look at you like, oh God, I can't talk to you.
No, but there are extremists. Me and you are just not extremists.
Well, yeah, I'm literally, I'm in the border, in the border of everything. Like, yeah, well, I don't believe if it's real or not. Like, I just be like, it's nice to question it. It's nice to question it. That's what it is. Yeah. Like, I want to question everything, because if I don't question everything, then I'm not, you know, challenging anything. Like, I'm not. Like,
yeah. I think I'm like a little bit more. What would you say? Like, what side is it? I don't know what the fuck that means.
Well, I feel like you're away from conspiracy a little more. Like, you will believe more what they say. Like, if the government release some shit, you're gonna believe it more than me.
Well, because I'm gullible, though. That's why.
Well, yeah, you're gonna be, but that's the thing. You're gonna believe it more than me, and I'm gonna be like, you know, like, I'm gonna be like, hard stop, real quick.
Well, because I'm always like, oh, people are good, always.
And I'm the opposite. I'm like, everybody's fucking evil. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, whatever. Everybody is evil, and watch out.
Yeah, like, I have like trouble not believing everything that I read sometimes, which is kind of so dumb, but I don't know. Like,
even when we go out, like, you can tell, like, if I'm in a like shifty like area or like whatever, like, I don't feel like my shoulders is up and my neck is like twisting everywhere.
I could be like talking to him and he's like just like his eyeball is like twitching, like he's like looking everywhere. I'm like, what is
staring
wrong with you?
At every single face, that any possibility that if anything pops off, I already have like 5 exit that I can be like, okay, like, you know, for protection. Anything pops off, anybody pops off, I'm like,
And I'm always just looking at everybody, but just like overhearing. Like, la, la, la. Yeah, like, I'm like looking at everybody. Look at those shoes.
Yeah. And I'm like thinking, I'm like, if somebody just pops up with some gun or anything, this is where I drag her. Like,
I mean, it's totally fine. At least we're good.
But yeah, but it's just that I'm hyper aware, and I'm just like, I like to question things.
Yeah.
But okay, but what would you really believe though when it comes to this? Do you believe there's an Area 51?
Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, I believe. Well, there is an Area 51, but I do believe that they're like.
Yeah, but Area 51, they never have to clarify what it is. Like, it's just military stuff.
It says the government has said that the facility is used to test experimental aircraft in the military.
Exactly. They're not saying they're not necessarily like saying it's out, like it's extraterrestrial.
No, right, exactly. So I think that there is extraterrestrial stuff.
She did not say that word. What did you just say? You said extraterrestrial.
I did? Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was saying. Yes, I do believe it.
So you do believe that there's some alien shit in
there? 100%.
See, this
actually no, not 100%. Like 75%.
Yeah, I'm like 50-50. I'm like, but this is the thing. Again, if you have some stuff and you think that the population is not like ready to know that there's something out there.
Yeah, I mean, but look how crazy people got with this.
This is one theory. Then this is one theory why they wouldn't want to say that there's something. It's because you know how they're really religious nuts. Like Republicans is like Christians, and so is the Democrats. Like they have to play to the Christians. Mm-hmm. If they say, "Hey, there's something that's way smarter than us," like 5-6 million galaxies away from here, and they came all the way over here. And basically, we're not the only living thing in the universe. Then every question is gonna be like, "You're lying. You're fucking lying."
It's God. God created all of this.
Look at the Bible. Mm-hmm. Look at the Bible.
Well, I actually have another thing too. What if they were like testing if we could handle some crazy shit by releasing some type of coronavirus. thing. And then, you know, look at how crazy everyone got. Maybe they're like, oh shit, like they're not going to be able to handle it.
Well, that's a pandemic though.
Okay, but
that's
killing
you. That's killing you. That's, I don't know if that's.
Yeah, but.
And I think they're not that smart. I would say, like the government, like they're not just gonna be like, let's like if coronavirus is anything, is an accident. If it's anything,
yeah,
you know, like if it's not natural thing that happened, it's an accident that they had in a lab. It escaped by some like.
Well, yeah, that's what people are saying. I don't believe that though, to be honest.
I kind of, you know, because it's like it's a weird disease, but whatever. I would think they're not that smart to be like, yeah, let's just release it here, and then release. But
we're not that smart because clearly it traveled quick.
Well,
so they didn't really have to put it in many spots, you know.
Well, the thing is, people are careless. People are like, you know, like
selfish.
Yeah, and then like also like you for 100 years you didn't think about this. For 100 years, if you saw somebody sneezing and cold, you just stay a little bit away so you don't catch a cold, and you're completely fine.
People are acting like there's not allergies, like there's no allergy season right now.
What's that got to do with?
Well, because like people are sneezing and coughing, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, let me move." Meanwhile, it's like allergy season.
Well, no, but I wasn't saying that.
Oh my god,
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I think I'm like kind of out of it right now.
You gotta just take a nap because you just ate Chipotle. Is that what it is? Like I'm like saying something else, and you're just like going left field for some reason.
My bad.
And you come back, and I'm like, wait, but that I'm not talking about that at all.
Yeah. Okay, my bad.
You just need some little nap, huh?
Yeah.
You need like a little 50-minute nap.
I will after this.
Conclusion about this: I do believe there's something out there, and there is a very strong possibility that they have come here, but I don't know necessarily if they have had any contact with us.
Yeah. I
don't know. Like maybe they did crash and whatever it was died, but I don't believe that they just have come down here and the government is being able to like snatch them up, like, you know, like and keep them alive and ask them. Like I don't believe that at all, because if they're that smart to come all the way over here, they're not gonna let you snatch them up. You know?
Yeah.
And whatever weapon we have is like laughable for whatever weapons they have. Because if you come all the way over here,
some laser shit.
Yeah, like if you come all the way over here from freaking Bumblefuck, and you're gonna have some stuff that's gonna just make me like, you know, disintegrate basically. Yeah. And I got some bullets basically. Seriously. It's just gonna hit you, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's funny. You want to see this?
Well, I wonder how like the gravity is, if there even is gravity, where they're from. Ooh.
Maybe they have some different type, you know, like their atmosphere is like, like
well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
well, maybe their atmosphere is not oxygen,
right? Exactly. It's because that's what I was saying. Like what if they came here and they didn't realize that there was like, you know, gravity here?
Also,
so that's why they crashed.
Also, like, what if? Yeah, that's true. And what if, like, well, that's the thing though. You're that smart. You have to figure out every like molecule that runs in this freaking rock.
Yeah.
They just look at everything like.
That's so weird.
I don't know.
But yeah, all in all, I kind of believe it.
Do you believe 100%. They have snatched people up?
It's not people.
No, but like I'm saying, like, you know, like those like alien, like those people that say, "Oh my God, I was in I was probed by an alien."
Oh,
you know, like, oh, like, it was not a dream. They were like testing me, and a lot of those people, a lot of those encounters, like they have actually seen that a lot of people have the same
story.
Like they have the same like things that happen to them. So like, do you believe that they have come here and maybe like tested us? Like maybe like, let's see what these monkeys are about. Like what are they made of?
That's fucking scary. I don't know.
You imagine?
Yeah, that's actually insane.
You imagine they snatch you up real quick, and they're like, let's test this.
But why would they let them go and not take away their memory?
Well, can they do that though? Like.
Yeah, but that's kind
we don't know if they can do that.
To let them go.
Well, maybe they let them go to be like. Well, maybe the thing is like a lot of these people that get snatched up, it's like from like the countryside, nowhere near, and if they go somewhere else, they're gonna be like, "Are you nuts?" So maybe they know that like, if this idiot talks, they're not gonna believe him. And or maybe they want to take one by one, little by little, you know, test what we are all about, and maybe they give him a little something and be like, hey, just let them know that we just here like just experiment, like we just here like see what you all about.
Well, I'm not sure about that, honestly. I don't know.
But if I get snatched up, the first thing I do is just like, if they got me naked in there, like and stuff, and they're already like to probe and check my nuts. First thing,
nuts,
yeah,
really?
you know, like
Everything?
they don't know what it is. Like, what are these two things hanging out from these like little stick thing like that is on top of it?
Ew.
Like, you know, like let's just check this out, you know, like and stuff like. But like, it's before they do anything. I am grabbing whatever's close to me, just hitting them in their big black eye, whatever they are, you know, those in the huge head, and I'm just running through the freaking thing, and I'm just finding everything.
You don't even know where you're running to.
I'm running through it, and I'm like,
balls out.
I'm like running with my dick out. I'm running through everywhere, and I'm like, I'm gonna figure this thing out because I'm gonna take some pictures. And I don't know where it's just pop a camera out of my butthole, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take some. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm just like, and it's my film camera. I'm like, and I just jump off the freaking thing.
Okay.
And they're gonna be like, look at that. That one was a smart one. he had a mechanical thing that just grabbed whatever.
Mechanical thing.
Yeah, that grabs the live image of us. Isn't that interesting?
We need to get one of those.
Yeah, like how you know that they don't know what a camera is. You know, like maybe they're like maybe they're a different type of intelligence. That's what it is. Like we're not that smart, so we just go more in the creative side. Like we have created like phones and everything, anything that it's not that smart basically, because we can't get off this planet and go into another galaxy fast enough. Like we just create cool gadgets and cool things here and make creative things with it. And maybe they're like, hey,
but what
we don't have none of that because we concentrate on going to places.
Yeah, well, I get that, but what about like fucking MRI machines and stuff? That's pretty cool. And like 3D printers.
Yeah, but they probably invented some things that if whatever cancer we will have, they would just plant you in the machine and it just gets rid of any illnesses. I
mean, I feel like we have one of those, but the government is holding it.
That's a weird conspiracy then that's not even on the list. What's up with that one, Lily? What's up with that one?
What, you don't think that the government has the cure?
Again, you have to believe that they're really smart.
Well, I mean, cancer is pretty wild. Like, I actually work in the cancer field, but like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Would they know how to get rid of cancer? Maybe, but that would be a good. Well, some science is not there though. You can't say that some science is just gonna be. If science can't get there yet because we're in 2020.
Even
and it's just not there.
That sucks too.
But the lane that I will believe the cancer could be the government could have a cure is because of the money that you have to spend to get rid of it or to survive from it.
Yeah.
Like you have to spend so much money on chemo radiation. You have to spend so much money on the medication, on, you know, everything going
blood
through
work. So
that basically is maybe like 100 G's if you had like any type of cancer honestly. That's overselling a little bit because there's some cancer that you can get rid of it quicker, and it's not that much,
like brain
but
cancers.
But if you had like bone cancer or pancreatic cancer and it's a really serious cancer, colon cancer, rest in peace Chadwick Boseman. That sucked.
That's sad.
That was a sucky one when I found that out.
Yeah.
He was such a good actor and such a good human.
Seriously.
Yeah. So if you get any cancer, that's so much money to get rid of. So much money. So yeah, that would be a lane that I could believe in. Like, hey, this makes a lot of money to the medical field, and the medical field maybe is like, you better not give that antidote.
Pharmaceutical.
Yeah, pharmaceuticals and everybody like so many. This is the thing that I don't like. You know, like that how we run. You know, some things is like some things should be out of competition and money.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just fucked up, especially like child.
Yeah, come on. Like if you have a button that just gives rid of that kid's cancer, come on, man.
I said it's so weird.
What was that?
I said child's cancer.
You really are sleepy. We gotta end this one soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. I don't know. That's if you have a button to get rid of that, get rid of it. Come on.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know if they're like willing to, like you said. It's like
there's too much money. It's too much money on that.
Yeah.
And that's why this is good. This is a good way to end it. This is why humanity will not be able to visit those aliens in that galaxy, because we rather just think about little paper that we got from trees.
Yeah.
And we gave a value to it, because there's outside of this existence, there's no value to the dollar, honestly.
Yeah.
So we decided to, hey, forget about everything. Let's just give value to this. And some people, if they have a lot of it, live like kings. And some people that don't have it will struggle. Whatever. Yeah. This is the way to live like kings. Let's give value to this.
Oh, that just reminded me of all those patients that we had that passed away. So sad.
Yeah. It sucks.
Really
yeah.
Sad. Yeah.
But yeah, if that was real and that came out, the government will be over, basically. Like, everybody will revolt.
For freaking
Everybody will revolt and say, screw this. Y'all ain't it.
Yeah. I mean, you know how much money goes to cancer research?
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna.
Oh, yeah. It's millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Fundraised.
Mm-hmm. Plus, like, so our patients have to get checked up every 3 months for, I believe, 5 or 7 years. I'm not sure. So imagine every 3 months you have to get
so much money from the insurance. So much money from them.
Ridiculous. Like, it's not
from that one person. That's an easy like 200 to 300 G's, including, not coming from their pocket necessarily, but from the insurance. Yeah. From that person, they see, oh, that's a quick 200 to 300 G's. We're gonna really give up if, let's say, this town gets 1,000 cancer patients.
Yeah.
That's millions of dollars right there that we're just gonna get rid of if we just give him this little antidote real quick.
Yeah. I mean, that's fucked up.
I mean, just price the freaking thing $100,000 then.
Seriously.
Just make me get rid of this real quick.
Yeah.
And not make me suffer and go through the radiation.
Like, instead of not having to take it out at all.
If this little what was I was gonna say something else. But whatever. If this little antidote gets rid of everything, and it's $150,000, and I have some type of cancer, I'll be like, yeah, I'll take whatever loans there is.
Right.
I'm maxing out everything, and I'll just give me the thing. Just get, let's get rid of this.
There's so many different types of cancers too. Like, how are they gonna just make it into like one?
Well, some type of cell that just attack every type of cancer. Like cancer is just
malignant cell. But,
yeah.
But like your body it's hard to differentiate it. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird to think about like how you would make. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought because I saw Martin Luther King.
Oh, I'm scrolling through the things. Oh, the Kennedy assassination. There's so many conspiracies.
We literally just talked about one.
Yeah, that was good though. But there's so many conspiracies. There's one. Some believe that Truman Capote wrote Harper Lee's famous novel to Kill a Mockingbird. So you can't believe that a woman can write a book in that time. Is that what you're saying? Oh, sexist. Mm-hmm. Go off, Lily. Mm-hmm. Go off, Lily. I'm giving you ammunition. Wow. Whoa.
You gotta go to sleep too.
Spanish. There's one. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, but something there's more to the story. What's more to the story? Martin Luther King stepped out onto his balcony at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee, and was shot. The civil rights leader died in Memphis hospital at 39 years old. The killer, James Earl Ray, was caught and pleaded guilty a year later. However, many people, including King's own children, do not believe Ray acted alone. Some believe the FBI. Well, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
The FBI or the KKK were involved. Oh, shit. Well,
I wouldn't doubt it
that either.
I wouldn't doubt it,
Yeah.
Because you know how much stuff he was riling up?
Seriously.
Like he was making a movement that was threatening to the entire power that they had.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna. I wouldn't say maybe the FBI, but maybe the CIA, because the CIA are just some dirty fuckers. Mm-hmm. Like FBI is more like. Well, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna take them out of it.
But
I would believe more CIA will be involved in that with maybe the KKK. Maybe they have some CIA agents infiltrate and be like we can do this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't doubt that. That's one that I wouldn't doubt. Roswell, New Mexico is a famous center for UFO-focused conspiracy theories.
Well, that's one you just said, right?
Yeah.
I would like to see that, honestly, that place.
I wouldn't care to. Some of the that was so dismissive. I'm sorry. Some of the most popular conspiracy theories in the U.S. surround the Kennedy assassination. Yeah, that's an overkill that I'm not trying to go into. There's so much. And if you watch any Rogan, oh my God.
Bigfoot?
There have been 2,032 Bigfoot sightings in the Washington state. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Honestly, I don't know enough about it to even care.
Well, they think that this like Sasquatch looking freaking thing, that this basically like it looks like it walks like a human, you know?
Okay.
But it has hair all over. Mm-hmm. It's like beyond 7 feet tall, and the feet are huge, you know.
Well, what does it do? Does it hurt people?
No. It's just the people have just seen it walking. People, you never heard of the
I've heard of Bigfoot. I've heard of Bigfoot, but I don't know like.
Yeah, so there's been like thousands of people that say, "Oh, I've seen Bigfoot," and there's hundreds of thousands of people that, or maybe millions of people that believe there is this huge ape-looking thing that just walks like a human, that walks in the forests, in some forests.
Like, what's the point? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. There could be a possibility, you know, that this maybe there's this caveman looking thing that it has not, like, you know, it's like an ape. It's like us because we're apes basically. Yeah. We're apes. So it's like maybe it's a thing that, you know, didn't evolutionize as fast as us, but it looks and it moves like us.
Still alive? Like, how long this shit been out for? Yeah,
like, you're gonna tell me that this one thing is gonna be, man, there's a lot of UFO conspiracy on this list. The world's most famous UFO sighting happened in Florida, Mississippi.
amateur-ishpodcast.
I wouldn't. You see, like, there's some aircraft people. What did you just say?
You just went right over that.
Yeah, because I didn't even. You just said something weird, like blah blah blah. What did you just say?
I was just spelling Mississippi, which is amateur-ishpodcast.
Cool for you.
I'm on crack.
We should
or
end
I feel
this.
like I'm on crack.
There's some aircraft people that there's one famous guy that he's literally a pilot,
mm-hmm.
and he said that he saw something like literally defy gravity. Basically, it went up, it went sideways, and then it went straight up.
Well, remember, like, I feel like I see those sometimes, but like, not,
okay, yeah, go. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't know really what it is, and I'm always like, maybe a plane. But like, I always like dismiss it. But I feel like I've seen some weird shit before like that.
Remember the one that I told you that I saw?
Yeah, I think I remember. I think that's.
I was in high school, and I was editing. I was live editing a concert because I was in the media group because I was a nerd about film. So I was editing a live concert, and I was coming off school, and I was just walking off the school, and I see like this bright light, like, just it kind of looks like a star, but I don't know if it is, but it's in the distance, and it's kind of it kind of looks close. So I'm like, that can't be a star that this close up. It looks too close here.
Yeah.
And this is bright light, and I was by myself. Everybody was gone, and I was walking off, and it's by the field. Every time you hear these stories, this fucking thing is hovering by a fucking field. I don't get it.
It's true.
So this thing is like hovering there, and this huge field that we have to play like football and everything, it didn't really have it didn't have the football things, but it's just a huge field that the football players trained, and then they went to the middle school to actually play, because we didn't actually have a legit field in our high school, which is funny. Anyways, I'm seeing this thing, and I'm like, and then I stop because I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. And then the thing just goes, it moves to the right, and I'm like, okay, is that my eyes? Is that my eyes playing me real quick? And then it just shoots up, and it just goes away.
What the fuck?
I talked to you about this.
Jeez.
And I see that, and I'm like,
That's not.
But this is the thing, though. Like, I'm also a skeptical about myself, because I'm a human. I have eyes, and everything that is on me is faulty. Could that be, playing with me? So, but the thing was that I still have the memory very clear, and I don't know, why would I hallucinate
Right.
that you know? And then I went straight home, and I went to my dad, and I'm like, hey, there was this like weird light that literally like shot to the right and then shot up and like disappeared. And he's like, And then we went outside. We were looking at the skies for like literally 30 minutes, and we were like talking about like all different things. That was a cool talk that I had with him. Mm-hmm. And we were just talking. I'm like, could that be? And he's like, but my dad is like the type of person that believes in no religion, but it's very hard to believe on a God. Mm-hmm. Like he believes in God, but he believes in no religion. Me, I don't believe in any religion, and I'm skeptical about God. Like I don't know if there is something there. Like I am the border of atheist or what is the other word? Pragmatist?
Not sure.
It's not pragmatist.
Yeah, I forgot the word.
Whatever the word is. Anyways. So yeah, I don't know if I believe it or not, because there hasn't been like any real evidence to me anyways.
Yeah.
So it was just funny talking to him because he doesn't believe in this type of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
But he believes there's something out there though.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like every time someone sees this type of thing or like encounters something like this, we always dismiss it, or we're always like, like maybe it was just like a plane or something. But I don't know. There's just so many times you can dismiss it.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, that was I guess the closest experience that I had to any alien type of thing.
Mm-hmm. I've never really had, and I feel like, what about the also? What do people say? It's like, oh, this is a fault in the like the Rick and Morty thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Multiverse? Like multiple realities?
No. What's the other word?
I'm not sure what you're trying to say.
Like that someone's controlling us. What is it called?
Oh, simulation.
Yeah.
This is all simulation. We can't talk about this right now because we're like on 50 minutes. We're on 50 minutes.
Bro, we can talk about this all night.
Unless you want to talk about it real quick.
Nah, that's just.
Do you want to talk about it real quick? And it's going to be the first 1 hour freaking episode. Everybody's going to be like,
nobody's going to listen to this an hour. Yeah, I better be listening still. The fuck. No, but I don't know.
So you want to just give up? Talk about maybe the next episode about simulation?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think that it's long enough to talk about, but basically,
do you think there's something like controlling us? Like, do you think this is fake basically right now?
I wouldn't say that, but I just sometimes I'm like, why are we here? Like, what is the point of this?
That's too deep to talk about right now and like to tackle at all. Like I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even bothering tackling this right now. Really, like I'm not.
All right, we don't have to. But
screw this list. It gave us a couple though. It was nice.
Yeah, that's just that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know. Like, what's the point of being here if there's not really a purpose? I don't know. We can argue it, but
then you can go into the. Because I get romantic about life, and then you can go into the, there is a purpose on everything that you do, anything that you find, and the purpose of life is living it, and appreciating it every single moment that you have. Like the famous poem that I love is like rage against the light. Like you have to rage against death basically, because you have to live every moment like it's your last, and because at the end you don't know if there's anything. Like they want to paint this having everybody's kumbaya after this and meeting up. You don't know that. You have no evidence of that. So how do you don't know that it's just complete pitch black after? Like what were you thinking before you were even born?
Seriously.
Like what were you thinking? Where were you before you were even born? Oh, nothing, pitch black, you have nothing. Then how don't you know that that's after as well? So it's like, I don't know. I don't want to get into death because then I can go into my emo and then write another write another story. Anyways, guys, that was an interesting episode 3. Yeah. It was an alien episode, basically.
Yeah.
It was an alien episode.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was like a fucking high thoughts podcast, but we are not high.
At all.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you on the... Oh, sorry.
What?
Forgot. This is the last episode releasing on a Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
So when this episode releases on 9 a.m. on Wednesdays and you hear this, remember that the week after is now going to be Mondays at 9 a.m. That's going to be our new release date. Because I feel like middle of the week, it's kind of waiting for too long.
Yeah.
So now we're just going to be releasing every episode on Mondays, 9 a.m. Expect it every Monday and start off your week with some amateur ass talk.
Yeah, buddy.
See you guys.
See ya.